Hello everyone, my name is Yildiz Mamanov and now I'm going to talk to you about autism in Kazakhstan. And the general purpose of my speech is to explain you why autism with a proper treatment might become a gift rather than a disorder. And after hearing this my video, audience will know more about autism and why it should be controlled by government. Okay. First of all, let me start with a quick introduction. What it is ASD, or so-called autism spectrum disorder, is a developmental disability that can cause a significant social, communicational, and behavioral challenges. The biggest issue is in dissonance. The person with ASD cannot properly understand all the feelings and what the people think and what the people feel and their emotions. According to CDS, doctors might diagnose ASD only by looking at a child, their behavior and development. Because you cannot diagnose ASD only by using something like blood test. Okay, and why I choose this topic? I saw a television series, The Good Doctor, which is based on Sean Murphy, is a young surgeon who is struggling with ASD. This series shows all his difficulties in communications and concerns from society. But however, Doctor was really talented, and why he was talented. The people with ASD might have a problems with learning, but still their skills might develop unevenly. Like for example, they could have a troubles with communication, but they are unusually good at art, music, math, or memory. And the Sean Murphy was really good at memory. Okay, and the general idea is that the biggest problem right now, there is no support from a government because the statistics are really uncredible. But person with ASD can live a normal life, and they can live a normal life. They can be a part of a society. But if no one will understand that the person have an ASD, especially child, he won't be a part of a society. He will be just a strange guy who cannot be in a society. Okay, and the main problem right now is that there are confusion with the figures. Like there are 15 times more children with autism in Kazakhstan than a statistic shows. And why there is this figure and this dissonance? Like according to the US Center from Disease Control and Prevention, CDS, like autism spectrum disorder is diagnosed in every 60 child in the world. Based on these calculations, there should be currently at least 30,000 children in Kazakhstan. However, in 2019, there were only 4,000 children with an autism in Kazakhstan. This is data is taken from a Republican Psychological, Medical, and Pedagogical Commission. And this figures represents us that government did not attend, and they are not even worry about those children, because a child with ASD will not live in a society. He won't be a part of a society because he cannot communicate. He don't have those skills. He cannot socialize properly. The main point number 2 is that autism in Kazakhstan supported mainly by non-commercial organizations, and I will explain you why. Right now, there are opened hospitals in 8 cities, and they're new. Those hospitals were opened by Bulat Timuratov Foundation. Bulat Timuratov is a businessman, entrepreneur from Kazakhstan, who opened his own foundation to support children. And those hospitals are now works with identification of an ASD at early stages, socialization of the children, and also development of their necessary skills. Those necessary skills are related to communication and behavior, how to behave and communicate properly when you are part of a society. And Jasur Park, founded by Julduz Satimova, according to the data set, they helped around 8,000 children, and they are showing all the problems with the system right now in Kazakhstan. And Julduz Satimova set an Israel as a benchmark for a medical treatment for children with ASD. Right now, Israel is the best with these experiences. Okay, and the main point number 3 is that people cannot understand why it is difficult to live in such disorder. Like, person with ASD, he's not a strange, like, he's not a psycho. Literally person, he don't have those necessary skills, like how to behave and how to communicate. He will be always silent, and he won't cry, he won't get his emotions, and he cannot properly understand what people think, like why they are getting those emotions, why they are saying those words. And in my point of view, the solution will be like deal with the ignorance, explain people about this disorder, like why autism, it's really hard to live with such disorder, but this disorder might become a gift because all those skills might develop unevenly, and they might be unusually good at math, art, memory, or etc. And like Kazakhstan should have a proper diagnostics with ASD, like they should have a hospital where children are with child are spotted with ASD, and he have a proper treatment when they're teaching his necessary skills like how to communicate and how to behave, and attention from the government. All those figures right now shows that government literally don't give a proper attention. And like ASD right now is only supported by non-commercial organizations, especially by Bolat Timurata Foundation and Jasur Pak, which is founded by Julduz Satimova. And in conclusion, I want to say that ASD is a problem. Obviously, it is a problem, but with a proper treatment, it will become a gift, and person can be a scientist or maybe a musician, and he can change the world. But if we won't help them, they won't live a normal life because they literally cannot be in a part. They literally cannot be a part of a society. They don't have the necessary skills to communicate, and they don't know what to do, and they cannot understand why people are crying. Some people are laughing, some people are shouting at them. And if we as a student won't be silent, we can help we can help to children with autism to live a normal life, and they can be a part of a society. Thank you for your attention. All those sources I've taken from Forbes Kazakhstan, Cursive, and also US Center CDS. CDS stands for Center from Diseases Control and Prevention. Thank you for your attention. Bye bye.